Hi everyone, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hello everybody. Getting you set up on the other phone so I can see you. Hi. So if you guys are following your emails and you love Madam Glam, you know they dropped a product yesterday. 2 products, and they are really, really fun. So I wanted to hop on really quick and just show you some ways to use these new 3D art gels. Hello, thanks for joining us. Hi everyone. So we have 2 new products and they do different things. So we have frosting, which is a 3D art gel for chrome. Okay, this is frosting. I'm going to show you how to use it. And then we have Mirage, which is a 3D sculpting gel. So like serious 3D. I keep forgetting that this little lid's on here. There you go. So this one looks a little bit solid. Like, it looks solid, but it's not. So you're going to use this to sculpt. If you're a lover of Play-Doh, if you're a lover of like Sculpey clay, this is your jam. You've got to get it. It's really fun. And really, there's no limit to what you could use these things for. Your imagination is the limit, okay? I am going to show you. Mirage can be used for, you can dip your glitter. You dip it right into glitter, fold it into that gel, and you can make some glitter bands. You can chrome it, so you can do nail jewelry. Okay, this is all Mirage. You can sculpt with it. It's a little hard to see this little St. Patty's Day shamrock because it's glittery, but you see, instant charms. Really, really fun. And when you sculpt them to the nail, they're going to fit perfectly. They're nice and flat and contoured to your nail shape. Okay, so for an example, I tried to make a little Snoopy. I could make him, but I did him on a palette, so it's not going to sit flat to my nail. If I had sculpted him on my nail, then he would be conformed perfectly to my nail. But it's cool. I used him a clear and then I just painted him. So there's all kinds of things you can do with these gels. With the frosting, who doesn't love chrome details? So this is going to be textured in the fact that it's a thicker gel. It holds its place so you can see those tiny little brush marks, which is really cool for making flowers, these little clover, just doing a tip or even cuticle area. And frosting is super simple to use. Grab your favorite chrome. You're going to love this gel. So I prepared 2 nails. Let's play. And let me show you how easy these are to use. So for the chrome nail, I'm actually just going to mat this really quick. You can get tricky. You can certainly use it for chrome details over top of detailed design if you want, but you don't have to. I like the look of a shiny and matte surface. I like a mixed look like that. I'm using Madam Glam's Velvet Matte Top Coat, which is awesome. If you own it, you know. It won Reader's Choice. Oh, I think I got some glitter in it yesterday, you guys. Oh, all right, just ignore that. 2 years in a row with Nail Pro magazine. You guys know and love this gel. It's a no wipe matte and it's awesome. As soon as I put it in the lamp to cure, I'll check and see if I've missed any questions. So when speaking about using a frosting gel for chrome details on a detailed nail, and people ask all the time, how do you get it to only stick to where you want it to stick? I'm going to tell you right now what I did with this one. So I did 2 coats of the Perfect Green. Okay, I cured those, and then I put a thin layer of Pure Serenity, which is Madam Glam's clear builder in a bottle, over top of it. I cured it and then buffed the whole surface. That way I know when I'm using the frosting gel for the little tiny details, the chrome's only going to stick to the little tiny details I painted. It also helped me see these little tiny details because my nail was completely matte and buffed when I painted them on. So that is one way to ensure that it only sticks to where you want it to stick. Since I'm just going to put it on the nail in certain places, I'm going to show you a fast, easy way to do it. Okay, so let's try that. So this is ready to go. I think I hit cure. Let me see if I missed any type of questions. I hope everyone's having a lovely Friday. But these are super fun and we really want to see how you guys use them. So make sure you tag us and show us what you're doing with these fun creative gels. Madam Glam loves to see what you're doing with her products. I say beautiful. I bought some stencils, but I couldn't get the hang of it. I'll keep trying. Stencils, I'm not 100% sure what advice to give you on stencils. I don't know that I've actually ever used stencils. So sorry about that. But I am just making sure this is nice and matte. I'm going to go in with the frosting gel and show you how easy this one is to use. So I'm going to use Madam Glam's striping brush because, and I'll do some details too, just so you can see the difference. This gel is, see, it has a medium viscosity. It's going to stay where you put it, but you can brush it out flat if you want to. Okay, hold on, I'll show you. So let's just say we want to make a textured looking French. I'm pressing because I want to have texture in this nail. I want to see my brush strokes in this nail. I'm not trying to make it a full coverage tip, because for that I could just use simple, like, no wipe top coat. I want to see that this shows that this is 3D. All right. And we'll use a detail liner too. So I want it crisscrossing in different ways. So you guys can see that texture, right? That's going to come up perfectly with the chrome. So let's just do a little cure on this. Acrylic paint or small amount of gel polish dab. There you go. Somebody answered. Thanks for that. See, you come on, Madam Glam. Everybody's willing to help. So I just cured this for 30 seconds. I'm going to keep it out because I'm going to show you what we can do with the detail liner too. And grab whatever is your favorite chrome, whether it's loose, pressed, etc. And let's just chrome this little section. Since it's on the tip of the nail, I really don't have to be too careful about the rest of the nail getting chrome on it. And we're going to top coat the chrome, so then we can just wipe over the whole nail. You see? Perfect. It's raised in certain areas. You can see that texture. Simple, really fast and simple. See? Really, really easy. I don't know why it said it just paused for poor connection. Sorry about that, guys. We definitely have a connection. So I'm basically just dipping my brush into it. See? All right, see that little curl on the end? I have to be careful of that. I don't want to place that down someplace I don't want chrome. But let's say we want, this is gonna mess up what I was doing, but look, we'll just do this whole thing. I'm going to turn it for purposes because I can't really see right now. Let's see. See that little tiny fine line? All right, let's cure again. You can get as detailed as you want. You can get as thick as you want with this frosting. You can add to it again, make it thicker. But this one is for chrome, okay? So frosting is for chrome, mirage is for glitters. You can paint it, you can chrome it too, but it's much thicker than frosting. All right, so let's just do that little tiny line too. All right, just to show you that little tiny fine line. See, it is getting on the rest of my mat because I wasn't planning on doing a little fine line. I was just planning on doing the tip, but that's okay. Now, before we do anything to top coat this, we are going to brush it off. So make sure you brush off any excess, and then I'll show you what I would do. Not bad, not bad. It's got most of it off. All right. Because we're going to wipe that off in a second. Remember, that's already matte top coated. So that is the thing, you know, you need to think about when you're chroming. I really was just going to leave the tip and it would end. Then we can wipe the whole nail because the rest of it's already matte top coated, right? So I'm going to top coat just the chrome areas that I did. And I'm not putting it on so heavy that I'm losing that texture. I'm just going to go like this. Dab, dab, dab. All right. Dab it into where we use that frosting. If I really wanted to be fancy, I'd take let me try it. Let me try. Just to do the line there so that I can not lose that gold. I don't want to lose the gold line. But guys, don't do it this way. If you're going to do fine lines like this, do what I said before and put that layer of Pure Serenity on there. This is a pain. But I just wanted to show you how fine you could get with this gel. But that's not the point. Like so. Hold on. All right. I think I got it. Let me cure this and then we'll just wipe the whole nail with isopropyl alcohol. Then we'll get into these. Does anybody have any questions so far? Did anybody purchase these already? Did you get your email and say, yes, I need to have that? It's really, really fun. It is really fun because if you guys are creative, you can do all kinds of things. I'm going to admit to you right now, I'm not as great as with sculpting because it was never my jam. I had tried when I was younger, but I was never great at that. If you have any Sculpey experts here, get this Mirage gel because you could create some incredible things. All right, so this is all done. Everything's top coated. I'm going to get rid of all this excess chrome because I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to show you a fine line. But we can buff in between there. Okay, so there is your frosting gel. Perfect. Now, let's get to Mirage. Okay. Again, it's going to go back in. It's going to self-level. I want to try and not get glitter in here, but that is one of my favorite ways to use this because I don't use a ton of glitter. But if you have a bunch of loose glitters and you're wondering how to incorporate them onto the nail other than just sugaring and other things, this is a perfect way to do it, okay? Because you can pull out some Mirage. Oh, look, that was too much. And here's my glitter on the side. I have some in a little palette just to not make a huge mess. I'm just dipping my gel, my Mirage gel, into this glitter. That's it, okay? And then we're going to put it on a palette and we're going to fold that glitter into it. That's all you have to do. All right, so let me get this out of the way before I hit it and make it upside down. I probably would. So basically, okay, our gel now has all this glitter. We're just going to keep playing with it, smushing it, and folding it together, just like Play-Doh, etc. Put it in there. All right, see that little clear part? We want glitter on that, and we want to blend it together, mush it together until it's all filled with glitter. I mean, technically, you could take something that looks like this and just stick it on a nail, okay? You can do whatever you want. You can sculpt it however you want, and then it will harden when you cure it, all right? So you can use a hard tool like this, like a little palette. You can use Madam Glam's silicone tool. You can smush it flat, you can push it and make it fat, and whatever you want to do. Lots of times you'll see people start with this, like, you know, where you do like a little worm, you know, like you roll it into a tube, which is what I'm going to do right now because I want to put a few pieces on the nail for you. Okay, so you see that glitter tube? And then I'm going to cut it into a couple little pieces and we're just going to sculpt it on the nail, cure it, and it is a no wipe. Frosting is a no wipe. That's what allows it to chrome. But both of these really, you should be putting on a no wipe top coat at the end to protect whatever you did. We need a base on this one. So let's do a matte top coat on this one too. Again, I like it when they mix, you know, part of it's matte, part of it's shiny, right? All right, so let's do that. Let me see what I've missed because I see a bunch of things coming up. And let's put a shamrock on here. And I'll also show you like a chrome band this way, like a thick jewelry band. Because you can also put texture in it, all kinds of things, guys. Very, very, very creative and very fun. Let me cap this. Make sure you keep these pots, I see glitter on there, away from your lamps. That you don't want a little tiny pot of cured Mirage gel. So make sure it stays away from the lamp. And we're almost ready to go. Okay, let me see on this side. What did I miss? What did I miss? You can wear gloves while handling products. Madam Glam would suggest that. I could not find my gloves at this time, but they are also, in tradition of Madam Glam, very free of harmful ingredients. You know, 21 free is Madam Glam's motto. I have been popping on live a bunch lately, and I have no idea what I just did with my gloves. Lots of times I'm not touching products, but I'm not scared of this one. All right, so this is all ready to go. You can simply, oh, look, I got so many little things. Let's do this. I kind of want to make balls to put on the nail because I want to turn those into a shamrock. And then I'm also going to show you how to easily just, you know how to do this. You know, like you take it and put it across like as the tube and you just put it on like that. So I'll show you that too. So let's put one piece here. I'm just pressing it onto the nail. One piece here. Okay, and we're going to sculpt it to the nail. All right, one piece here. Yes, I should be having gloves on, you're right. But I'm okay. All right, so once it's on there, you're going to take your time and do whatever you want to it. You can press it flat. I want to make these look a little bit more shamrocky. Since it's St. Patty's Day, I want to just take my silicone tool and make these a little bit more, you know, clover shape at top. All right, because we know they're a little bit heart-like. But you can see it conforms perfectly to this nail, which is what's so cool about it. You can take a harder tool and you can, you know, dent the insides, which is kind of hard to tell because this is glitter, but you know what I'm doing right here. Okay, there's our 3 little leaves. I think it's already lucky that they put out these products. So I'm not going to worry about it having a 4th right now because I want to show you a couple other things. And we can even use a little tiny piece as a little clover stem, right? Let's take this little nubbin here. Hold on, let me get my silicone tool. Man, I envy people that were into sculpting, like Sculpey and stuff, because you probably have all kinds of cool tools that you can use with these gels. Let's just get it on there. And I want to swerve that over there. Okay, that's it, guys. So I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds. And then let me show you something else. I'm all over the place today, but I'm trying to really show you some things you can do with this. Let me get this one out of the way. I don't want glitter on this one. Let's get some more Mirage. All right. And I want to show you, if you want to chrome the 3D Mirage, this is going to be how you do it. When it looks like this, okay, put it on a palette. See that? Hold on. Move stuff out of the way. See that? Okay. This is when you're going to chrome it. Yes, it cures to a no wipe consistency, but if you want a deep chrome look, this is how you're going to do it. Okay, just like the glitter, we're putting this in the gel. So we're going to chrome it here. Okay, now we have a gold nugget. All right, and then we're going to fold it and play with it and make sure that you have as much chrome as you want on it. Okay, you can do it more, you can do it again. I'm not sure that my little white piece of whatever I'm using here is the best, but move it into whatever you want it to be. Let's put some more over here. Chrome it in here, and you're going to get a really great metal consistency. Then all you have to do is put some top coat on it. I'm going to hit 60 seconds again on my little clover because he's pretty fat. And he's dense with glitter, so don't be afraid to cure the 3D for a while, okay? I'm gonna pick this up, put it somewhere else, because this thing's had its day. Here. Oh, look, glass, that's good. All right. Now, we're gonna get a nice metal band. All right. Actually, could even use more chrome. See that? We can make it even shinier. But don't put it whatever you want on there, guys. Remember this, you can paint afterwards. You can paint it while it's like this. You can chrome it while it's like this. Look at that. So much fun. All right, and then let's add this to our merry little, all right, I'm gonna put a band here. Like I said, big fingers, hard time with this kind of stuff. And sculptress, I am not. But I'm gonna lay it where I want it to be on the nail. And then I'm going to take it off here. And I'm going to take it off over here, just with a tool. All right, get it off. Oops, being a little soft with it. I want to get this down off my nail pop. All right, we can clear that. Another thing you can do, think about texture tools. Okay, you can roll this and texture this. See? Really cool. You can do whatever you want, guys. I mean, if you texture it, remember it's going to kind of stay textured and braided like that. But I'm going to cure it, and both of these would be completely on this nail. Does anybody have any questions? Let me see if I missed anything while it's curing. I just see people on here. All right, I want both of these back in the area so you can see them again. I'd like to see frosting used with petal brush, please. Yeah, I can show you that, sure. Here. Petal brush. Hold on one second. Yeah, you're gonna love it, honestly. I'll show you right here. All right, so here's a nail. Sorry, it doesn't have any color, but I'm gonna show you what you can do. All right, so I'm gonna take some of the frosting with my petal brush, and let's do a flower. You guys know I love my flowers. All right. I don't know why I have it all the way over there. All right. I want to do this way. I want to do this way. Let's just do the whole darn thing, because flowers don't take long. And you'll be able to really see what it can do, and it'll cover that it's not painted. How about that? And let's do another one here. Turning it around since I'm working over the phone. This, oh, I don't need that much. All right, this is going to be loose and fast, guys, but I still will give you an idea. Okay, and I would probably want to, I'll show you when we go back in, okay. I'm curing it for 30 seconds. Obviously, it will look better on a color, but let's do that. These are done. I still would take no wipe top and just go and give it that extra shine. Okay, I would also take a brush and go around the sides. You do want to protect your little 3D charms. Okay. But for the sake of speed. Hold on, let me cure that real quick. And, you ready? You ready for it? I feel like singing that song. Bam, bam, bam. Are you ready for it? And we'll go back in and I'll show you. All right, here you go. Here's your petals. Can you see that? With the petal brush. Wait until I dust it real quick because that'll help. And then I'm going to put some centerpieces in if you see a place that you missed or you want to go back and do it. Okay. You can. I would go back in and put some centers in here, so let's do that. Let me brush it off real quick. Okay, you see them? All right, so I would go back in. I would do one here probably. Let me get some more frosting. I gotta move this to the right, guys. I'm right-handed. Let's do a petal here. Let's do some dots in the center. All right, here, some over here. Cure it again for 30 seconds, and then we're going to go in with the chrome again. And maybe what I'll do, just so you can see it better, is on the other side of it, I'll just put a color so you can see those a little bit more. Does that help? Can you save this live? Yes, I'm sure that we will definitely try to save the live. As long as it works. Is top coat necessary over the sculpting gel? Nat, yes, I think you need to add the no wipe top. Absolutely. Now, can you go in and just paint on top of it? Yes. But then you'd have to... Ooh, you know what else you can do with it, you guys? And I didn't show you, but you can do it. Just like I folded in chrome, You can fold in other pigments if you have solid pigments or anything like that, like a pigment palette. You can also take a touch of gel paint and fold that in. Turn it into a different color. Go ahead. Oh, I was looking for that magnet. Look, it came out of the bottom of my thing. All right. All right, so we're putting dots in the center here, and I'm gonna actually put a coat. Do you see the little dots now? You can see them. So guys, when you see chrome looks and it looks like, how's it so many different layers? That's how they do it. Just go through and add it afterwards. All right. All right, I'm wiping the excess off. I'm going to give this a coat of no wipe top real quick, and then I'm going to flip it over and put some color on the bottom so you can really see what this looks like, because I know it's hard on a clear nail with white putty underneath of it. Okay, as I just tinted my no wipe top. So honestly guys, if you're working with chromes and you're working with glitters, you should always have 2 top coats, like 2 mattes, 2 no wipes, have 1 for glitter and have 1 for, you know, no glitter, because it really does get into your bottle. I don't know that I top coated that well, but so yes, the top coat on top of this is going to deepen the shine on it. It's not sticky when it cures, but I have played with it a bunch and I feel like it looks best with a no wipe top over top, or matte, whatever you want to do. Hold on one second. I'm going to flip this so you can see it. I noticed that my line's crooked, guys, but I'm just trying to show you techniques. So's my shamrock, but I meant for him to be off to the right. I didn't mean my line to be. Whoops. All right, this is done. Let me flip it. Let me put some color. Oh, look, you can kind of see it like that. Look, that's the underside. Fun, right? All right, let me put something underneath this so you can see it. All right. Let me grab something. I got an idea. Let me use Louse, which is a nice rubber base color from Madam Glam, but should show up enough that you can really see what's going on the other side of this nail. All right. But this nail pop was sitting there, so that's what we're doing. That's how we decided to show the frosting petals. Now, hop on there, get them before they sell out, because I feel like once people realize what these can do, they're going to be gone. Because you can really get creative very easily. All right, here's the little frosting one we did with the lines. Here's one that was easier because it was just at the base. You top coat that and then wipe the whole thing off. This is the one where I said if you're doing detailed chrome work, if I was doing those petals on top of color, I would do my color, I would do a layer of Pure Serenity clear builder, and then I would buff the entire surface. Then I would go in with frosting, do all my chrome work, chrome it, wipe it off because it's only going to adhere to where I placed the frosting gel, okay? And then top coat it. So that is away. This is the 3D Mirage, just with a chromed band. Here it is with a glitter band. The cool thing is if you're using glitter, it stands out on its own. If you're using something like chrome or you're using a different color, the texture really does show up. If you use a texturing tool or you want to just make it hard, flatten certain spots or put a dent in it somewhere. Here's this little leprechaun clover. All right. And here I'm just going to flip this so you can see. All right, so this shows you a better idea of what happened with that frosting and the petal brush. Okay. You can really see the petals. A thin coat of no wipe top is not going to take away from the texture of this gel. Does that help, guys? Madam Glam has the best brushes. While you're on getting your frosting gel and mirage gel, grab brushes. They're so good. All right, so the petal brush is perfect for flowers. This is easily achievable with the frosting gel. Okay. Thank you for hopping on with me today. Go pick these up. I will try and save the live for you guys. And if you have any questions, always know you can reach out to Madam Glam, and you can also DM me. I'm Lauren, Inspo by Nails. I'm happy to answer any Madam Glam questions you ever have. Okay? Have a great weekend, you guys, and happy St. Patrick's Day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.